How? Johnson again, ole ole. Johnson again. Johnson again. Johnson again, ole ole. Welcome back, man. How are we doing today? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another watch along, people. Like and subscribe, follow, all that stuff that you should do. England versus Panama World Cup watch along, final group stage game for England to secure them for the round of 32, which I think they're already confirmed, but you know, just don't lose and you're fine. But still, big game for England. They need to win this game, not mainly for points, but just for pure vibes around the camp. You know, they had a tough game against Ghana last time out. This time around, they need to show up and they need to come out and ball. And if you look at the starting lineup, it's looking like they're gonna come out and ball. Okay, we got Saka in, we got Bellingham, you know, we got Morgan Rogers coming in, we got Kane up top, O'Reilly's coming in as well, Rashford's on the left. Serious lineup from England, man. And we're back, man. But yeah, man, like and subscribe, follow. Huge game here. Mohammed, man, what's going on? How's it going, my friend? How is it going? Long time no see, bro. It has been a while, man. How you been? Hope you're well, brother. Hope you're well. But yeah, game's about to kick off shortly here. Let me make sure I have everything I got here. Game's about to kick off shortly here. Just going through the anthems and all that stuff. It's raining out there. Where are they right now? Are they in Boston? I think they're in Boston. I don't know where they're at. But yeah, it's raining out there. There you go. Again, guys, like, subscribe, hype, all that stuff. Lots of stuff going on right now in the whole footballing world. Spurs stuff. Again, last time I was live was about a week ago. And we were talking about Tonali and Fernandez. Okay. And it seems like a week ago, those deals seemed a lot more advanced. Fast forward 1 week, and those deals no longer feel advanced. There's rumors of Arsenal going in for Tonali. Now there's rumors of United circling back around, re-advancing their pursuit of Mateus Fernandez. So Spurs seem to be on the back foot a little bit here. It worries me a little bit, man. Like, I might have gotten too gassed too early. I started watching comps, all that stuff. I might have got a little bit too gassed. I can't lie. I might have went in a little bit too early, bro, if I'm being honest. But there's the ITK civil war right now for Spurs Twitter as well. You know, all the ITKs are fighting against the officials versus Paulo keeps beefing ITKs. You know, you got Spurs Journo saying stuff. You got Sizzy saying stuff. It's just a mess right now on Spurs Twitter, man. But I would say I hated the season on the club level, you know, so I basically didn't watch since December. You didn't watch since December? Damn, Reaper, you got to stick it out, man. And don't blame me for not watching, but you got to stick it out, bro. Like, listen, the season wasn't good. It was horrible, the worst ever. But looking back on it, it was intense, man. Like, it's obviously not where we want to be, by no means at all, but every game felt like a cup final. Like, I remember just going live for every single game, and I'd just be sitting there like, yo, if we lose this game, it's done. I said that for weeks, ever since like March, damn near. I was like, yo, if we lose this game, we are finished, bro. And it just kept going and going and going until the last day. It just felt like a bunch of Europa League finals, to be honest, man. But yeah, it's mad. I'm glad we're out of that, though. I'm glad we're out of that. We can never be there again. And based off of how we're moving right now, the signings that we've brought in, the way we've been moving, I don't think we'll ever be back there again. I hope not. I hope. Arsenal don't need Tonali. They got Rice and Zubamendi. Tonali wouldn't start. Yeah, I don't nah, he probably does start, bro. I can't lie. Because they'd probably play him alongside a Rice. He definitely starts. He definitely starts. Because who else is gonna play there? Like, yeah, they don't really rate Zubamendi like that too. Like, they're not really sure about Zubamendi. I don't know. He's not going to get as many minutes compared to as he would at Spurs. That's for sure. We will definitely give him a lot more game time at Spurs. But they're going for Rodgers as well, Arsenal. They put in a bid, I think, for Rodgers. £55 million got rejected, of course. So, let's see. I'm still not for Enoch. Listen, I gotta see what they're gonna do. You know, this is their first full summer transfer window. Let's see what they can do, and then I'll make my judgment at the end of the transfer window. If they actually get Mateus Fernandez, Tonali on top of what they already got, plus some good attackers, it's gonna be really hard to complain, bro. It's gonna be really hard to complain. Like, objectively speaking, if they sign Tonali, Fernandez on top of Van Hecke, Robertson, Senesi, it's gonna be very hard to complain. And we're gonna need some, obviously, striker, a winger. If they get Savinho, then that adds to that too. It's like, if they move like that, fair play, bro. Fair play. Arsenal going 10 defense, 1 attacker. I mean, that's their winning formula, bro. I just hope other teams don't copy that, because that'll kill the game. That'll kill the game. That game's about to kick off shortly here. I'm excited to see what Arsenal could, or not Arsenal, fuck, man. What England can do here, though. A lot stronger lineup compared to the other lineups that they had before. No more Gordon, no more Amedueke. You know, you got attackers in there, so let's see what they can do. Outside of Canada, this is probably the team that I'm rooting for, so come on, England. Let's go. The lads. Where are they? Are they? Oh, they're in New Jersey. That's where they are. They're in New Jersey. About to kick off. And they're off. Let's see what happens here. Rainy day out here in New Jersey. Right away here. Has a go. Panama players. I forgot England's wearing red, eh? My question is for Poch and Enoch and De Zerbi. Are they all going to stay as they are, or Poch leave us? And Enoch sack De Zerbi, bringing on Poch days. Nah, bro, it's De Zerbi, bro. Poch ain't coming anywhere near. He's not coming anywhere near the Spurs, bro. We're sticking with De Zerbi as a plan forward. De Zerbi is a plan forward. De Zerbi is the way. We're giving him so much money, man. We're giving him so much money. It's all De Zerbi, bro. Who do you want to win the World Cup? Oh, obviously Canada. Like, I support Canada. Oh my gosh, bro. This is the part about this shit. Hold on. Oh yeah. Obviously Canada, because I'm Canadian, so that's who I want to win, but they won't win. Outside of Canada, probably England. I'd love to see England win. And then Japan, bro. I'd love to see Japan win too, but they won't. Japan versus Brazil too. That's gonna be a big game, man. That's a huge game. Japan, Brazil. I think Japan could do it, bro. I think Japan could do it. If there's any game that's for an upset, it's that game. Panama going long. O'Reilly deals with that. Yeah, he's there. He's got to clear it. Goes up for a throw. Easy round of 16 for them facing Shithole FC. I wouldn't say easy, though, because here's the thing, right? Like, Canada is known to struggle with teams like South Africa. Like, we struggle with the teams that we should beat. So I wouldn't say easy, but we should qualify for the round of 16. Like, we should. And then after that, bro, it's Netherlands or Morocco. Either one, we're cooked. But if I could pick one to face, if I'm being all the way honest, I'm probably picking Netherlands, to be honest, man. I know that sounds crazy, but the thing with Netherlands is, like, Japan gave them a good run. And I don't think Japan's still obviously better than us, but I don't think we're that far off from Japan. You know what I mean? So I think if Japan could do it, then why can't we? Why can't we? All it's gonna take is just a very well drilled performance. Get that first goal and then see what we can do. But Morocco, I think Morocco blitzes us. Like I think they're just way too quick. They move the ball way too well. They're so fast with their transitions. I think they just kill us. To be honest, man. I think Morocco. I think we face Morocco. That game's gonna be a shootout, in my opinion. Like that game just screams shootout between Canada and Morocco. Um, I agree. Thank you, Poch. But like Mourinho, too rigid and ancient. I mean, right now on the world stage, Poch's tactics start working. I know the game's different on the international stage, but Poch is doing well for the U.S. men's team. His stock is in, trying to find Kane, doesn't come off. Okay, recycling here. Um, I am say claps for North America, North America. So you're cheering for USA, Canada, and Mexico. Would be nice to see Poch do a good job in this World Cup at next and the next Copa America. Well, I mean, again, like if it comes down to like Canada versus USA, somehow, obviously I'm gonna support Canada. But yeah, let's see Poch do well, even though he's managing the Americans. I'd love to see him do well. Good ball. Ah, it doesn't come off for Bellingham. I think that I think for the Copa America next time around, I think Canada could do some damage too. Like it's pretty much just Uruguay, Brazil, Argentina, Canada, USA, and Mexico. Like those are the six juggernauts. You know what I mean? And I think we could beat USA. I think we can beat Mexico. So, anyways, I'm looking way too far ahead, but let's deal with South Africa first, Canada. But I'm looking at the USA's path though. The USA's path is very easy, man. I can't lie. At least to the quarterfinals, USA's path is pretty simple, as it stands. I think I could easily get to the quarterfinals, USA. I think for Canada, I think our journey ends at the round of 16. I don't see how we beat Netherlands. I don't see how we beat Morocco. And then after that, if we do beat Netherlands or Morocco, then I think we face Argentina. So that's just not gonna go well. It's not gonna go well. So, but I think round of 16, like if you would have told me at the start of the tournament that Canada would get to the round of 16, I would have said, yeah, fuck yeah, bro. I would have been gassed up for that. So I'd be happy with round of 16. Round of 32, I'd be like, bro, we kind of flopped, but round of 16, I'd be more than happy with that, to be honest. Would be nice to see Netherlands win the World Cup. Van Hacke would come. Yeah, I think so. I think that'd be good too. I'd be happy with Netherlands winning as well. I'd be happy with that. Canada could realistically beat Uruguay, Paraguay, Chile, Mexico, and US. I think so too. Like we beat USA before. I think we played them in the what was it? The Gold Cup bronze game? No. Which tournament was that? I think it was Nations League. It was Nations League third place game. I think we played them there and I think we won, if I'm not mistaken. We never beat Mexico though, I can't lie. Like we never beat Mexico. It's so rare for us to beat Mexico. Mexico's a good team, man. Very good team. Bellingham doing his thing. Gotta move that ball though, bro. Gotta move that ball. I'm very, very, very curious to see what England can do here. Because I think outside of the first game, they haven't really been clicking like that. Let's see what they can do here. The manager's playing it very safe lineup wise. I think he went a little bit more expansive this time around, though. Anderson on the ball. Finds Bellingham. Out to Rashford. Rashford trying to cut inside. Can he get a shot off? How's it go? It's a good shot. Good save. Good save. Would you guys take Rashford at Spurs? That's the real question. I would love Rashford, man. Would absolutely love him. I think for the way that Deserby wants to play, I mean, I know he's not really going to work hard like that, but I think we need goal scorers in the front line. I think Rashford would give us exactly that. I love Rashford at Spurs. Corner in, punches it away. Saka makes a mess of it. Of course he does. The only thing with Rashford though is that his wages, man, his wages are high, chat. This guy's asking for like what? I think 350 grand a week. We ain't paying that, bro. Because we're already about to sign Tonali for like I think 275 grand a week, or pound rather. Like, no way, no way. We end up getting Rashford on those wages. He'd have to take a pay cut. That's insane. Do you think Tonali and Fernandes will come to Spurs? I don't know. If you asked me a week ago, I would have said yes. But now, bro, I don't think we get any of them, man. Like, I'm seeing Arsenal being linked to Tonali. I'm seeing United coming back harder for Fernandes. I think, from what I'm seeing and reading, I think Spurs are still very confident. It's just down to West Ham. Like, West Ham are waiting for higher bids. They're waiting for someone to put in an official bid and for the other to top it. They want a bidding war. Same thing with Newcastle. Newcastle is waiting. I think Spurs are willing to pay Newcastle the exact money, and I think Newcastle would accept it. But Newcastle is holding out for a bidding war. They want a bidding war. They want the highest price. So I don't know, man. And then if it comes to bidding war, I think I don't worry about us when it comes to a bidding war. I think we'll pay the money. It's just that if Arsenal comes in, if United come in, I think Tonali gets his head swayed for Arsenal, and I think Fernandes gets his head swayed for United. That's what I think. Like, unless Fernandes is saying, like, yo, I will go to anyone who pays me the most money, I think we get that. But if Fernandes is saying, like, yo, if you guys give me the exact same money and I get to choose who, I think he'll choose United. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. It's tough. Like, we're punching really high above our weight right now, not going to lie. But we have the funds. It's not about the money. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about, will the players actually want to come to us if other clubs come in? That's why I wish we would just put an irrefusable bid on the table and just get it done. That's what I wish we would do. I don't think we've placed anything official yet, which is unfortunate. Ayo, if U.S. wins the World Cup, the Americans will be for him being better than Messi and Ronaldo combined. Be for who? We could get Fernandes if we give Wetsman more money than Man U. But it's that is the case, yes, but I don't think we've put in like an official bid yet. And I think Man United is now willing to pay a lot more compared to what they were saying before. That's the problem. And if United and Spurs pay the exact same amount of money, then Fernandes is going to choose United because he wants United. Like he's open to both, but if he could pick, it is what it is. But yeah, I think if we pay more money, then we'll get him. Like, that's what it comes down to. Just pay more. Simple. And yeah, we're probably overpaying by a lot. Like, I think Fernandes is not worth 100 million pounds. He's probably worth about 60, maybe 70 million. He's not worth 100 million, bro. This market's insane, but we want the players. The market's insane. Like, we got to do what we got to do. You know what I mean? So, I don't think Rashford will come back to the Prem. I think he would. I don't think it'll be for United. I don't think he wants to stay at United, but I think he'd come back to the Prem. I think he would. I think Rashford will go to who will pay him the most money. Also, Arsenal would like that Moroccan guy from Lille. West Ham, according to Romano, said they give him to the highest buyer. Yeah, I saw that. Again, if that's the case, then I think Spurs will favor that. I don't think United will pay the money. I think we have more money than United. But again, if the rumors are true about United actually being willing to pay as much as Spurs, then we're cooked. Because Fernandes will choose Spurs. So, or United rather. Oh, Pulisic is what you're talking about, Mohammed. Nah. I mean, America, nah, they won't say that. No way. They'd be delusional. USA ain't winning the World Cup, bro. They're not winning the World Cup. They can get to the quarterfinals. Not winning the World Cup, though. Hope West Ham gets relegated for even asking for 80 million for a player who got relegated. Yeah, it's the market's crazy. He's not worth 80 million, bro. He's worth about 60, maybe 65, 70 at the highest on a good day. Like, there's no way. Like, if Morgan Rogers is gonna go to Arsenal for about like 90 million or something like that, Fernandes should be going for like 60. There's no way they're even in the same market like that, bro. But let's say that we don't sign. Listen, I'm not married to Tonali, okay? Like, if we don't sign Tonali, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. We just better rebound and go for someone else. And I think we're also heavily linked to Adam Wharton. And I think Wharton is a backup option to Tonali. So if that's the case, bro, I'd rather have Wharton than Tonali, if I'm being honest. Oh, England pressing here. Ah, it's a foul. I'd rather have Wharton than Tonali, bro, if I'm being all the way honest. I'm so dead ass. I think Wharton is much more of a fit for what we need. And he's younger. Helps with the homegrown stuff, too. I think that's a much better fit. I think Wharton's a lot more of what we need. I'd love Adam Wharton. And I think we can actually get him. It just depends if Liverpool step up the money as well. Now, if we get into a bidding war with Liverpool, then we're cooked, bro. Like, he's going to choose Liverpool. But I would love Adam Wharton. Crazy how Madrid bought Ronaldo for 16 million, world record at that time. I mean, yeah, with inflation, like that 60 million back then is a lot more now, bro. Inflation does numbers to the market. United has better pull and they improved more than us. They have more stable plan than us, to be so honest. I would deserve to another season and another one after. I mean, yeah, they're United were playing one game a week and they got Champions League football. But I think the Zerbi, Saka cutting inside. Hold on now. How's it go? Weak shot. I think with the Zerbi here now, I think he's able to convince players to join the project. It's a shame because like we finished 17th twice, which is going to derail us a little bit in terms of our standing. But players still want to come to us. And then we don't have European football. Like that's another big deal breaker. If we had Champions League, I think it's a whole different story. But I mean, again, like if we can get Tonali and Fernandez, getting some quality attackers should be light work because you're like, if you're an outside player, like okay, Jaspers finished 17th, but look who they're signing now. They're signing Senesi, they're signing Van Hecke. You know, they signed Fernandez and Tonali. Like they're getting serious now. You know what I mean? I haven't seen too much links on the attackers though. I've only really seen Savinho, and that's about it. I think there's like a brief link to Garassi, but it's pretty much just been Savinho, which has gone cold as well, Savinho. But I think that one's just more chess. Because Man City are also still in for Tonali. Even though they signed Anderson, they're still in for Tonali. Hold on, Panama's counterattacking here. Ah, they messed it up. City are still in for Tonali, even though they signed Anderson. So Spurs cannot sign Savinho right now and give them the direct funds that they would need to get Tonali. So I think that one's just more financial chess. But United has better. England making too many small mistakes. Yeah, they're not playing too well right now. Like, they're not really linking up the greatest, and they're not being as clinical in the final third right now. There's got to take more risk, England, man. Like, where's like the line breaking passes? Where's the through balls? Like, we need more progressive passes here, man. I say we like I'm English, bro. I think Prem clubs, especially top six sides, will start buying players outside the Prem. I mean, Spurs ain't. Spurs definitely ain't. Spurs are buying only Prem players, bro. It's like the only players that exist right now for Spurs. Only Prem players. I wish we'd go outside the Prem a bit and look for opportunities elsewhere, to be honest. Because we're getting taxed big time. The Prem tax is crazy, man. City got Cherokee for Lil. Yeah, that was a crazy steal, man. I mean, Spurs are linked to him too, but City acted. Goes out for a corner now. Looks like Kane was barely onside there. Close one. I can only point to 3 to 4 players to keep in the starting 11, and maybe 2 to 3 youth players as well as that. Who are those 3 to 4 players? Would you say? I don't know who those 3 to 4 players are. I think that's a bit harsh. I know the squad wasn't great, but I think it's a bit harsh. I think at least half need to be sold for sure, but I don't think 3 to 4. Like for example, for me, like I want Poro to stay, Spence, Madison. I would love for Bergvall to stay, but you know circumstances. Uh, Gray. Kudus. And besides that, bro, actually, to be honest, besides that, like, I guess Odebear. I like Odebear a lot. Tell I couldn't give a shit. If you Tell wanted to go, I wouldn't even care, bro. If Tell wanted to go. Um, oh, obviously Van de Ven, Van Hecke now. Actually, I won't count Van Hecke. I'd say Van de Ven. Even Dougie, like Dougie, he's been injury prone, so that's his problem. Like if we sold him, I wouldn't hate it because he's very injury prone. That's the problem. But I want him to stay, so Dougie. Um, and after that, bro, that's pretty much it. Other than Kinski, I guess. So 10. I got 10 players that I want to stay. Everyone else can go, bro. Everyone else can go. Now England's working it here. Anderson gets it out to Saka. Low cross. Panama deals with it. All the Savina rumors died out. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think it's just because we don't want to fund City. Because if we pay City right now, they're just going to go and get Tonali. You would have thought that he already joined if you look at what Twitter said. Yeah, I think he'll still come, bro. I think the one I'm most confident about is Savinho. I think Savinho still comes. Like, no one else is in for him. Like, we'll get Savinho. It's just going to take time. Like, we're not going to get him right away for logistical reasons. Salva Carrion by Chouameni for goalkeeper. I don't know about that. I don't know about all that, bro. I want Kone, bro. The France international. That's who I want, man. I love Kone, man. Such a good player. Exactly what we need to. But we're only looking for prem players, so. And picked Rashford. And Pickford needs to stay in his box. I get nervous when he comes out. Yeah, Pickford's a mess, man. I think next World Cup, or I think this is definitely his last World Cup for sure. As a starter, at least. How old is Pickford, actually? He's probably pretty old now. Again, Pickford just punching that hella far, bro. Damn. Kudus, Kulu, Poro, and Van de Ven. The rest are still like Youth Gray. What about Madison, Mohammed? Odebear Youth? I wouldn't call Odebear Youth. He's young. I wouldn't say he's youth, though. Even Bergvall and Gray, like, yeah, they're young, but I wouldn't say they're youth. They're not really youth players like that. They've been playing now professionally for like 2 years now for us. Like, I don't think they're youth like that anymore. I love you, Dougie. Hopefully he does the Usman Dembele special. What does that even mean? Trying to have a shot there. It's ambitious. This crowd's kind of dead, man. This game's kind of dead, to be honest. No foul. Kane. Trying to find Saka. Gets blocked. Bellingham. Doing well there. Have runners there. Cross in. Doesn't go anywhere. I'm going to try to win the ball back. And comes back here. Pickford coming out. Oh my gosh, Pickford, man. Fucking hell. Bro. What does Pickford do? We just talked about this too, bro. We just talked about this too. What the hell is Pickford thinking there, man? Have you seen his handball versus Barcelona? Has a perfect goal. Wait, who are we talking about here? I told you matters. I like him, but I'd rather have Kulu on the 10. Yeah, but the thing with Kulusevski, he's never going to play again, bro. Like, Kulusevski's never going to play football again. I'd be so shocked if he ever plays football again, Kulusevski, if I'm being honest. He's been out for, what? Been out for over almost a year and 6 months now. He's been out. He's going to be out for damn near almost 2 years. 2 years of no professional football, no game time, no nothing. Big injury. Like, he's not going to be the same player. We know how this is going to go. He's not going to be the same player. His career's pretty much done. I wouldn't say done, but like he's not going to. I'd be very shocked if Kulusevski returns and he's the exact same player. I'd be surprised. Okay? Be very shocked. Usman Dembele. Oh, that's what you mean. Because yeah, Dembele's early career was plagued with injuries. Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Fair enough. Bukayo Saka is asked this season. He's been asked for a while, bro. It's just not talked about enough. They won the trophy and shit like that. So Martin Adeline could be a young Adeline could be a young prospect. 11 goals, 11 assists as a midfielder in League Two. I'm not familiar. French second division. You know, I actually kind of rate the French league a bit, bro. I actually kind of rate it a little bit. I like the French league. I think it's gotten a lot better. It's better than the Italian league, that's for sure. Pickford is crazy, dude. So emotional. This guy, Pickford, man, he's making a mess of it at the back. Always just taking risks, coming out for no reason. We should stay in his box. That's Pickford's problem. These damn freaking water breaks, bro. Like, it's raining. Why do you need a water break for? Just drink the air, dog. Freaking look up and open your mouth. These damn water breaks, man. Let me check Twitter to see if there's any latest transfer news or anything like that. Let's have a look. Is there anything that's been going on lately? Ben Jacobs says Man United and Spurs both in talks with Mateus Fernandes and West Ham. Suggestions the player has decided on a club are premature as of this morning. Spurs have held advanced talks with the player, while Manchester United discussions ongoing since May. Both clubs are in active talks with West Ham. A 90 million pound cash injection plus multiple suitors mean West Ham have to date stuck to their asking price. I don't know if that's proper English there. Further clarity expected soon. Not a saga the club or player want to drag out beyond July. So I think Fernandes will be wrapped up before July 1st. Worth noting, West Ham's position is strengthened by the likes of Arsenal, Real Madrid, and PSG also inquiring this summer, to name but 3. When Fernandes goes, could also directly influence Al Scott's future, while Bournemouth are starting talks to see whether he will extend. It's a whole lot of nothing, bro. Whole lot of nothing. Also, Vuskovic not starting as well for Croatia. Very interesting. We haven't even talked about Vuskovic yet. What do you guys think about Vuskovic's situation? Honestly, bro, like the way that he's moving, I know he wants to play, but bro, sell him, dog. If we can get 40 million for him, I'd take that. 45 million? Give me enough. If we can get 50 million for him, I'd take that. I would take that. I am sad because Matters and Kula are actually so good players, but injuries will ruin them. Well, if you say Matters is ruined by injuries, and what's Kulusevski, man? Again, like Madison got his ACL. I guess he got his ACL after. But yeah, Madison got his ACL after Kulusevski's injury, and he's managed to come back from that before Kulusevski's came back. Like, that's crazy. That's insane. Should have started Trafford. Yeah, Trafford will be the future England goalkeeper for sure. He's the future of England. What do you think about taking James Trafford from the City? A prospect? Maybe you guys tell me. He's not. Trafford's not a prospect. He's probably solidified enough now. I'd rather just give Kinski a go, man. I mean, I like Trafford. I would be happy if we signed him, but give Kinski a go. Saka here now. Got past. Oh, man. Almost got that through. Almost got that through Bukayo Saka. Roberto De Zerbi considers Destiny Udogie as key player for Spurs' long-term project. Fabrizio said, yeah, that makes sense. Italian connection. I think for what De Zerbi wants to do, I think he really likes Udogie. Makes sense. Again, like, I like Udogie too. It's just that he's always injured, man. When Udogie's on it, he's an amazing fullback, but he's always injured. That's his problem. Can't stay fit. We got Andy Robertson now. Oh, what do you guys think about Spence as well? Jed Spence, not in De Zerbi's plans. That one kind of pissed me off, I can't lie. I really like Jed Spence. That one kind of pissed me off, not gonna lie, bro. And then like Jed Spence, same thing, like homegrown as well. Like that's a huge loss there. Again, England still unable to really do much to Panama. Rashford now loses out. That's good from Panama. Trying to work it. Doesn't come off, no foul. Hates, bro. Yeah, man. Fair play to Spence, bro. Yes, Udogie is crazy. Food. And he didn't fall into the balloon world. Mohamed Jira. Your jokes, man, they don't really stick, dog. They don't really stick, Mohamed. I'm sorry. They don't really stick. Rashford. Ooh. Cheeky cross there. Gehi. Anderson now. O'Reilly. Rashford ignores him. Crosses in again. Nah, it's a dead cross, bro. It's a dead cross. Dead cross. Our left back. And that's another thing too about Spence as well, is that he's versatile. Can play left back and right back. That's a huge asset to have in your squad. I don't know why De Zerbi wouldn't want him in his plans. I don't get it. Like, I think he's your perfect, like, I think he's probably the best backup fullback you could probably ask for, to be honest. I'm surprised Spence actually hasn't even asked for like a bigger move. I think Spence likes Spurs though. Konza, back to Anderson. Yeah, England's got to pick it up, bro. Not gonna lie. Anderson trying to get that out to Saka. Saka's gonna keep that in. Saka cross in. Panama dealing with those crosses. Out here for a throw in. Cannot let Panama get all these chances. I am personally still not want Sorloth from Atletico. No, I don't want no. The only Atletico player that I want is Julian Alvarez. That's the only one, bro. The only one. Everyone else, I'm good. I'm good off that. Haram team, bro. Haram team. Spence played so much this season. He did. I know. He did. He did, bro. No, I don't agree. Like, here's the thing. Like, I'm glad Spurs are choosing a direction. I'm glad they're backing the manager. But to move out Spence is kind of crazy, bro. Like, that's a lot. Like, we're giving up a lot. And if De Zerbi doesn't do well next season, whew, shit. This could be very, very bad. Like, very bad. Very bad. Someone just scored? Who just scored? Who just scored? Croatia just scored. Interesting. Croatia just scored. That moves Ghana down to third. Very interesting. And that means Croatia's now, as of right now, winning the group. Cross in. Oh, not bad there. Not bad. Realistically, we can only get Alvarez on FIFA. Yeah, no, he would never come to us, bro. He would never come to us. He could use him as a backup winger. He played pretty good there in the 2 games, that right wing. I know, like, oh, it's a good ball. Oh, made a mess of it there, the Panama player. No, I think that, like, Spence is so versatile. It's like, why would you want to get rid of a player like that? You know what I mean? And it's not like he's shit. Like, Spence is a good player, too. Like, there's a case for him to be like, yo, should we start him over you, Dougie, at times? Like, you know what I mean? And then again, from a squad planning perspective as well, the defense is set. Like, don't fuck with the defense. Like, why we turn that up? We already got the defense set through transfers. Like, it's perfect. You got Dougie Porro, you got Spence and Robertson, you got Van Hecke and Van de Ven, you got Danzo plus one more defenseman. Ben Davis is there too. Like, bro, like, just don't tear it up. Anderson having a go directly on. You got infected by balloons as well. Brother, I don't do balloons, dog. I don't do balloons. That's kind of crazy, bro. Also, he hates Thomas Frank. Oh, who? Spence? Bro, I think we all hate Thomas Frank, bro. I think the only one that like Thomas Frank is Bentancur and Paulinho. I think those are the only 2 that like Thomas Frank. Were Bentancur and Paulinho. Because the way that they got used all the time was crazy, man. Sell Dragusin and keep... Yeah, definitely selling Dragusin. He's definitely going to go. He's definitely going. I want to see De Zerbi talk about the transfer market so we fans understand what he wants to build upon. It's never going to be him. It's going to be Johan Lange or Vinay. It won't be him. Who else scored now? Someone else scored. What happened? Someone else scored? Who scored? Got a notification. What's going on? Who scored in the Croatia game? Someone scored or not? Nothing official. Damn, they got all that black shit. What's that shit called? Is it the shit that they put in the turf? Spence and Van de Ven did not shake hands with Thomas Frank. Yeah, bro, I think everybody hated Thomas Frank, bro. Like, I think Thomas Frank was by far the worst manager that Spurs have ever had. I actually hate that guy, bro. Genuinely. Like, even guys like Conte, Mourinho, like, yeah, they didn't work out. I don't really hate them. But Thomas Frank, I genuinely hate. This guy ruined so many of our players, bro. So many of our players making horrible decisions, playing the Haram pivot 24/7. I genuinely hate Thomas Frank. Honestly, man. You know what's a shame too? I genuinely think Ange could have worked still. Like, am I crazy for saying that? Oh, almost. Oh, Saka got taken down. Rashford. Cross in. Saka takes it back. Anderson. Ball in. Rashford heads it over. But yeah, like, am I crazy to say that I still think Ange could have worked? Like, imagine if we just backed Ange like we're backing De Zerbi. Do you know how good we could have been for Ange Ball? Do you know? Dirt? Nah, I mean, it's probably just dirt too. Nah, it's not called dirt, bro. It's This is actually, it's not. Nah, never mind, bro. Never mind. Oh, Panama and England played in 2018 as well in the group. Did they? I didn't even know that. Conte and Mourinho were worse. No, bro. What? Bro, Muhammad, that's a horrible. Bro, objectively speak, like, this isn't even like an opinion. Like, this is actual fact. Objectively speaking, Thomas Frank was by far the worst manager that Spurs have ever had. For a manager that has at least, let's say, for a manager that has at least managed, let's just say, 4 months of football for Spurs, objectively speaking, Thomas Frank is by far the worst, statistically saying. Like, the stats show this. It's the truth, genuinely. Like, this guy's win rate is horrible. Maybe Tudor, I guess, again, like, Tudor only was here for, like, what? 3-4 games, Tudor? But, like, for a manager that has at least managed as many games that Thomas Frank has managed, Thomas Frank is by far the worst. Easily. His win rate was horrible. Horrible. After December 20-something, we didn't win a single game. A single game. Until, when was it? April? I think? You know how crazy that is, bro? And we sacked Thomas Frank, I think, in February. Or, no, we sacked him mid-January, I think. I think we sacked him mid-January. I don't remember. Yeah, but he would have destroyed the players' legs. Mourinho gave us a final Frank. Gave us depressions. What I'm saying, bro, like, Frank, I've never actually, like, hated watching Spurs more than I did under Thomas Frank. I never saw a philosophy. I never saw a plan. I never saw an identity. It was just straight madness from Thomas Frank, bro. At least with Ange, I knew what he was trying to do. At least Mourinho gave us, again, the final. You know, Conte, he had us like on a crazy run that first season. You know what I mean? Frank gave us nothing, bro. He actually gave us nothing. He gave us depression. Like, I actually vividly remember the two games that always stick out to me. 2 games that happened in the span of 3 weeks. Arsenal and Chelsea. Those 2 games at the start of the season were the 2 games where I'm like, yeah, this Thomas Frank guy gotta go, bro. Those games were shambolic. I think the Chelsea game was one of the worst games I've ever seen under Spurs, bro. We had nothing. Absolutely nothing in that game. That Chelsea game. I remember it too. Even the Arsenal game was so bad as well. I was in a suit. I was freaking dressed up saying like, yo, let's go to war. And we showed nothing, bro. Nothing. Most disgraceful performance I've ever seen. It's a good pass from Rashford. But the other manager didn't have this continental drift at the club, like the chairman getting sacked, etc. Yeah, but there's also just basic management as well. Like, Thomas Frank's decision making for his lineups, his tactics were just horrible. Horrible. He was so defensive. His training stuff was horrible. His philosophy was always, let me worry about the other team first. That was his philosophy. What's Arsenal going to do? What's Chelsea going to do? What's Fulham going to do? What's Villa going to do? That was his philosophy, the other team. It wasn't about Spurs. It's let me react to what the other team's going to do. Instead of let's have our idea and then let's adapt as the game goes on. Thomas Frank didn't have that. He was so pragmatic. He treated us like we were Brentford. He couldn't handle the step up. Hard circumstances. Yeah, I'm not saying he didn't have it hard circumstances, but like Ange had hard circumstances as well. You know what I mean? Like, all of these managers have had hard circumstances. And I could argue that we backed Thomas Frank more than we backed Ange, more than we backed Conte, more than we backed Mourinho. We gave Thomas Frank Kudus. We gave Thomas Frank Xavi. Who else we gave Thomas Frank? Whatever, the 2 big ones. We gave Thomas Frank Kudus and Xavi. Those are 2 big signings. Big signings those are. And we tried to get Gibbs White as well. So Thomas Frank was backed, objectively speaking. He was backed. Spent a lot of money on him, bro. We did back him. Oh, Paulinho as well, which Paulinho was amazing for us. We gave him Cole Mwani. I mean, Cole Mwani was shit, of course, but again, we gave Frank players. He's just a shit manager. That's his problem. Until the Crystal Palace game is, I think that was either before the Liverpool game or after. We made like less than 0 expected goals against Chelsea. Gallagher later on, also Eze. Yeah, we also tried for Eze. We gave him Gallagher. Like we gave Thomas Frank exactly what he wanted. And what's a shame is that we ended up signing Gallagher for Thomas Frank, and then he got sacked, and now we're stuck with Gallagher. I was Spurs to become a big stable club again, like in the 70s. I mean, hopefully this summer is a step in the right direction towards that, but it's still a mess, man. It's still a mess. Lots of work to do. We need a better squad. We need a better squad. And this England game is so dead. Like, just nothing, man. We're not getting anything against Panama. This is not good for England, bro. This ain't good. Nothing going into Harry Kane either. Not utilizing him at all. Horrible stuff from England right now. But no, again, Mohammed, like, I don't see how you could say Mourinho and Conte were worse than Thomas Frank. Like, Thomas Frank was actually the worst manager I've ever seen. Honestly, man. And it shows. Like, look what happened to Brentford. Brentford finished higher than they ever have. Higher than they ever have with Thomas Frank being gone. And that's not to discredit what he did at Brentford. Not at all. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, he objectively did good stuff at Brentford. But it's just ironic that Thomas Frank comes to us and then we finish lower. And then Brentford finished the highest that they ever did. It's kind of ironic, bro. And we took all their staff, all that stuff. It's a shame, bro. And they ruined the likes. Again, let's even talk about what he did with Bergvall. This guy ruined Bergvall. I think the only player that came out under Thomas Frank was Archie Gray. And that wasn't even really down to Thomas Frank. That was just after Frank left, that's when Archie Gray really started to explode. It was like, I think around December-ish, Archie Gray started playing a lot more, doing a lot better. And then Tudor came in, and then Archie Gray started doing even better. And then Tudor got sacked, and then Archie Gray was kind of like left out of favor under De Zerbi. Ball into Kane. Foul. But yeah, Thomas Frank also ruined Lucas Bergvall as well. One of our top prospects. Thomas Frank comes in, plays him on the wing, plays him in the 10, doesn't play him in the 8 position, plays him in the most odd shapes, odd positions, and then he gets injured, which made Bergvall have a horrible season. What do you expect when a team plays a back 6? I mean, yeah, that's Thomas Frank's tactics, bro. I felt an empty depression from. Oh, you're talking about England. Oh, again, but bro, look at the quality. Look at the quality. Like all the techie players who can pass the ball. Nah, bro, it's not an excuse for England, dog. Play better. Like, what are we doing here? Play a back 6 all you want, sure, but look at the quality that's out there. This team should have enough to get past Panama. Like, come on, bro. Like, where are the standards? This has been a horrible first half, objectively speaking. Rashford. Set piece. Who's going to take it here? Saka. Rashford. Anderson's there too. Let's see it. Rashford's running up. Has a go! Close. Close. I felt an empty depression from one bad season. What about those people who are fans that follow the club forever? Yeah, they're cooked, bro. They were probably 10 times worse. Even for me, like, I haven't been following it as long as many others, but, like, that was bad, bro. Even the season before that wasn't even as bad. Like, it was bad still. Like, and 17th place finish was also horrible. But we won the Europa League, which saved things. Last season, though, was horrible. Horrible. Oh, shit. Tottenham were only good in the early 70s with the first level, with the first ever UEL edition that we won, and 2 League Cups. Laporta, come to Spurs, please. But in the late 70s, we got relegated in 1977. I mean, yeah, what I want from Spurs, bro, is just to behave like a big club. I want the peak Poch days back. That's what I want. Peak Poch, fighting at the top. What the bro? I want us fighting back at the top under peak Poch days, bro. That's what I want. That's the first half done in this English game. Horrible stuff from England, man. Bad stuff. Shambolic performance, bro. England got to change it up. They got to make subs at halftime because it is not working. They're just not passing the ball right. They're not being able to break down this Panama low block. I think this game calls for an Eze, if I'm being honest. I think this game calls for an Eze. You need like a game changer right now. I would bring on Eze. Let's go to X to see what's going on, though. The latest news. Let's see what's up. Also, guys, like the stream, subscribe. Do me a solid. Helps the channel grow. Please like the stream. Let's see what X is saying. What does Kanza even play for? Leverkusen, bro. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on. I'm not seeing anything about any transfers or anything like that. Yeah, everyone's giving their opinion on this England game right now. '14 World Cup. What is this, bro? Yeah, I don't know where these deals stand right now because I'm hearing so much different things about all these transfers. Like I'm not sure where this deal stands right now at all. I think another thing too is that when you actually look at the season as well, guys, like it's kind of poised for Spurs to capitalize. Like let's go through this right now. Here, we'll have a look. I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Hold on. That's not working. If you go to FootMob for a second, let's have a look at the Premier League and the state of all the teams. So, Bournemouth. I think with the right signings, we could finish above Bournemouth. Arsenal, most other players are at the World Cup. They have to defend again, which they probably might. They're probably the favorites to do so. But again, players are at the World Cup. Going back to back is always tough. They've never done back to back, ever. It's going to be tough for them to do that. Aston Villa. Again, they're never going to win the league, Aston Villa. I don't think so. And they're going to be in Champions League football. So they're going to have to balance those two things out. Brentford, they're not going to go. They're not winning the league or anything like that. Brighton as well. Same thing, kind of like Brentford level. Chelsea are in a transition. New manager, new signings. They are playing one game a week, though. So if they get the signings right, they could actually do a lot of damage next season. So let's see what Chelsea do there. Coventry, relegation fodder. Crystal Palace, mid. Everton, again, same thing. Fulham, same thing. Hull City, mid. Relegation fodder. Ipswich, relegation stuff. Leeds, mid. Liverpool, again, rebuild, season of transition, new manager, new signings. Did Liverpool get Champions League? They got Champions League, Liverpool, I think. They got Champions League, right? Yeah, they did get Champions League, Liverpool. So they're going to be balancing between Champions League and Premier League football. Again, transition, new manager, all that stuff. Man City, same thing. Champions League, no more Pep, new manager, transition, new signings. Who knows what they could be next season? Man United, Champions League football now. Let's see if they can keep up with it. Do they have does Man United even have the squad to do both the Premier League and Champions League and compete on all fronts. Let's see how they do. They are pretty stable right now, though, to be fair. Newcastle, again, they had a horrible season. Now they're playing one game a week. I think they're sticking with Eddie Howe, but they're about to lose Tonali potentially. They might lose Bruno Guimaraes. They might lose. They lost Gordon, so who knows what they could be next season. Newcastle, Forest, same thing. Barely finished above the relegation zone. They lost Elliot Anderson now. Will Morgan Gibbs White stay? Who knows? Let's see what they can do next season. Probably not much. Sunderland, same thing, like mid. If Spurs get the signings right, there's a huge opportunity for us. I'm not saying to win the league, but there's a huge opportunity for us to do some damage. And I think the board knows this. I think the board sees this. Guys, almost half the Premier League is in Europe. Almost half of the Premier League is in Europe. Crystal Palace are in Europe. Brighton's in Europe. Sunderland, Bournemouth, all these teams are in Europe. Almost half of the Premier League is in Europe. And you got teams like Fulham. You got teams like Brentford. You got teams like maybe not gonna diss Newcastle like that. You got teams like Everton, Leeds, Palace, Forest, like these little mid teams. You know what I mean? No disrespect. Like, there's a huge opportunity here for Spurs to capitalize. Champions League. If we sign Tonali, Fernandes, Savinho, plus a good striker, maybe another winger, on top of Senesi, Robertson, Van Hecke, there's a huge opportunity here for us to do a lot of good damage, man. Plus Madison being fit, Kuda's coming back. We'll have Xavi coming back in Jan, Odegaard coming back in Jan. Maybe Kulusevski coming back at the start of the season. There's a big opportunity for us here right now. Huge opportunity. So, and I think the board do see this as well. So who knows? Who knows what could happen here, man? Who knows what could happen here? We win the league confirmed, says Issa. We need to get Rashford. I agree. We do need to get Rashford. I agree. We do. I've never gambled on England win again. That's rough, bro. It feels good being a Spurs fan right now. All the signings sound great. We just got to get it done, bro. That's the thing. We got to get the signings over the line. Like, I need Tonali. Here we go ASAP. I need Fernandes. Here we go ASAP. I needed it yesterday, bro. I needed it last week. Like, we need the double. Here we go. It has to happen. Imagine England being second in a group with Croatia, with the Croatia squad. Yeah, man. I mean, I guess technically right now, England are second in the group, eh? Yeah, crazy stuff. It's insane. Chelsea are cooked since Garnacho walked in. What were they thinking? That's a horrible. I know, but it's a shocking signing. I don't even know. I don't care about winning the league. Just get me always in the top 4 for the first step. Yeah, no, we're not winning the league next season, but like, I think top 4 is a must. If we get Tonali, excuse me. If we get Tonali and Fernandes, top 4 is a must. It's a bare minimum, low key. And I'm not even trying to say anything crazy, bro. I'm actually not trying to be crazy. Like, if we actually sign Tonali and Fernandes, top 4 is a bare minimum. Bare minimum. You guys putting such high expectations like always. Here's the thing, bro. Like, if we signed Alex Scott and I don't know, bro. Alex Scott and we just kept Pape Matar Sarr and went with Bergvall and Gray again and re-signed Paulinho, then I'd be like, yeah, let's aim for 10th. But we're signing Tonali and Fernandes. Tonali is the engine. He's like a better version of Gallagher. You know, a very good player. Fernandes, he has the deep lying playmaking abilities, which is what we need exactly. Put those two together, plus James Maddison, plus Van Hecke with his progression stats, plus Porro with his deep lying playmaking. The progression in that team is going to be phenomenal. Then get Savinho, a good techie winger. Then get Kudus as well coming back. Again, a good techie dribbler. Get a proper striker that can score goals. Get a Rashford that can compete with Savinho. Plus, you still got Tell there as well, who can come off the bench and do some damage. Brother, that team should be aiming for top 4. That team should be aiming for top 4 with 1 game a week as well, with half of the Premier League being in Europe. That team should be getting top 4. I don't think that's crazy to say. At least top 5 with the way that Champions League is going right now, how it's just always Prem teams pretty much getting the 5th spot. At least top 5. Should be aiming for Champions League. Bare minimum. Fine, if I want to be conservative, at least 6th spot. At least top 6. Bare minimum with those signings. Bare minimum. Plus, we got a Zerbian now too, who plays good football. Smart manager. Again, 1 game a week, which is huge. Like, you saw how we finished after Conte. You saw where we finished when we brought in Madison, Poro, Kulusevski, officially at signings, Van de Ven. You saw where we finished when we brought in all those players. So now do it again under the Zerbi. Get in Tonali, Fernandez, Senesi, Van Hecke, Robertson, Savino, maybe a Rashford, striker. Bro, we're finishing top 5. We are finishing top 5. Again, I can't stress this enough. Half the Premier League is in Europe. That plays a huge factor. Huge factor. So, yeah, man. Who knows? Who knows what we could do? Who knows? And maybe I am being a little bit too aggressive with my expectations. But I don't think that's crazy to say. With our signings, I don't think that's crazy to say. Now, again, if we signed Alex Scott and some other shitty midfielder, then they'd be like, yeah, bro, let's aim for 10th. That's what I would say. But we're signing very good players. Very good players. But yeah, as of right now, England's in freaking second, bro. That's mad. Let's see how it stands right now, the knockout stages. So as it stands right now, England we'd be playing Portugal. Oh, shit. Yo, it is actually imperative that England... It is imperative that England... that England win, bro. Because playing Portugal, man... That's not the ideal first matchup, bro. They get knocked out just like that. And then got Spain after that. Shit. Yeah, bro, it's not good. But then look at this, man. USA versus freaking Bosnia. Belgium versus Korea as of right now. Then one of those two come out of it. And you're in a quarterfinal. I think England could take all of these 4 teams, bro. Easily. Then you're in the semifinals. Jeez, man. Bro, this side is a lot easier. Look at this side, chat. This side pretty much only has Argentina and Brazil and Japan. Really, bro. Outside of that, this side is light work. Fuck what I would give to be on this side, man. All the big hitters are on this side. You got France, Germany, Netherlands, Morocco, Portugal, England, Spain, Belgium. All the big hitters on this side. Maybe even USA a little bit. On this side, though, you only got really Brazil, Japan, and Argentina, bro. Everyone else is kind of freaking free. Maybe Mexico. Fuck, I'd love to be on this side, man. Would love to. It's a shame. Kudus will probably feel like a new signing since he has a new manager and new teammate. He will be, bro. I feel like Kudus was almost like a loan. You know what I mean? Like I can't believe Kudus actually played for us. It feels weird to even think about. It actually feels very weird that Kudus even played for us, bro. It feels very, very weird. It feels like he was barely here, like he barely played. Elijah just signed with Brighton. Who's Elijah? I don't know who that is. Just need to get midfield sorted, then on to the attack. We have to try to win one of the domestic cups. Yeah, I agree. I think we can get one of them. I think we can get a Carabao Cup, either Carabao or FA Cup. We gotta try for it. I agree. England are shit. We just can't score a goal. Yeah, man. Like, to be fair, Panama's defending well, but yeah, England's lacking hardcore right now. What if they want to finish second so they can face Senegal and then Ecuador / Mexico? Who, England? Well, no, bro, because they're on this side. Like they're if England finish second, they're gonna end up facing. Oh wait, I'm confused because yeah, they're on this side, bro, so they're not gonna face them. Unless you're saying that like England or you're saying that Senegal, Ecuador and Mexico are gonna freaking come out of this side, which they're not. Like, England's gonna face if England face Portugal, like let's say England win, then they're gonna face Spain. After that, it's kind of free out of these teams, but they're gonna have Germany or France probably. I think Argentina is bookmarked to a final though. Like, look at this for Argentina, man. Like Cape Verde. Fucking hell, bro. Cape Verde is who they get. Oh shit, we're back. Fuck, I talked too long. We're back. Hold up. Hold up. We're back. We are back. Yapping way too long, bro. Where we at? Cool. Yeah, see what England can do. See if they can bounce back. I think Portugal will have a short World Cup. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. They played well last time though. They played well last game. Was there any subs? No, I don't think so. No subs. Cross in. I mean, that's just so dead, bro. That's just dead football. Kane got the ball back though. Oh my gosh, bro. Rogers, what are you doing, bro? That's a foul. Yep. It's as you were for England. Oh, shit, let me change that. Let me change this. I hate Ronaldo, bro. I just hate listening to his ego. Nah, I like Ronaldo. I think Messi's just a better player, though. Saka finds Bellingham. Trying to go back. Oi, gets caught there, though. Looks like their legs collide there. Tries to kick it and ends up kicking Bellingham. Ah, accidental. Saka loses out. Panama on the counter attack. It's a good pass. He's gonna get there. He is. Martinez doing his thing down there. No foul. Trying to spring. Rashford doesn't come off. If English finished second, they would face Senegal, while Croatia faces Portugal. Bro, I just looked at it though. Are you sure about that? Maybe I'm seeing something different. Because I was just looking at it. I don't know if that's the case, bro. I think as it stands right now. Oh, you're right. No, yeah. England would face Portugal. If England win, then they would end up facing Senegal instead. And they'd be on the other side of the freaking bracket. They would end up facing like a Mexico potentially, and then like a Brazil potentially. It's better for England to win the game. It's much better. Unless my mom's telling me something else. Throw in here for Panama. O'Reilly heads that. Bellingham. Turning. Gahey to O'Reilly now. Now to Bellingham. Bellingham passing it back. Anderson doing this thing. Very good from Anderson. Harry Kane now with a little bit of space to run. Harry Kane running, trying to pick out a pass. Does find Rashford. Rashford has some space now too. He has Saka on the right. Rashford cutting inside. Oh my gosh, Rashford, bro. Loses out there. Bro, that's dead, man. Pickford going long. Back to Panama. I don't know. Panama goalkeeper just claims it. England, bro. This ain't good, chat. This ain't good. This would be an embarrassment for them to let Croatia win the group. It'd be an embarrassment. Saka throw in. Gahey finds O'Reilly. Rashford trying to find Kane. Flick off to Bellingham. Oh my god! I think that's it, bro. They're taking too long. Like either shoot or make that pass. You're taking way too long. You don't got time to think. Panama's on you just like that, bro. Panama trying to play out. It's brave. They make the mistake now. Bellingham gets that back. At O'Reilly. Who's on the bench, bro? Who can England bring on? Who can England bring on? I think this game needs Eze, dog. This game needs Eze. Oh, Rice there. Gordon, Madueke, Watkins. Oh! How does that ball not go in the net? How does that ball not go in the net there? How the hell does that ball not go in the net there, man? Damn. Cross in. Just ends up making a mess. Panama defender tries to kick it, takes a deflection, just barely goes over the net. Jeez, man. Goes off two defenders and bounces over. Could have easily deflected in there. Jeez. Close, you know? You have a foul on Kane? What? Panama going long. Yo, Zach, my guy, bro. What's good? What are you saying, bro? How are you? This is a W for Mexico, no cap. Is this a W for Mexico? I guess it would be, because then if Mexico go through, then Mexico wouldn't have to play England. So I see that perspective. I see that perspective. I see that perspective. See, this is an L for Canada, though, because if Canada goes to the semifinals, then we're going to have to play England. Actually, not what am I saying, but it's not going to happen. Panama counterattacking, trying to pick out a pass. I should just let that go through, brother. I'm great, bro. I'm sorry I can't tune in for the live. I'm at Friends Us. You're good, bro. You're good. Have fun, brother. Thank you for saying what's up. Panama going long. Trying to pick out player. Heads it away, ends up back in Panama, but there's a clashing of heads, I think. Kwanzaa. Yeah, it's kind of like his arm hits him in the head. The Panama player. Almost 10 minutes into the second half. Still 0-0. There it is. Rashford. Go on, Rashford. Go on. Go on. Go on. Trying to go himself and just goes on the outside. Fuck, bro. Man. Try and square that or something, bro. Try and square that. You got runners at the back post. Rogers was there. He's going to be there. Man. Kwanzaa. Trying to pick out. Oi. Anderson. Panama counterattacking now. Oh, fuck. That ball had flight. Oh, my days. Bro. What's up, FC? How you doing, my friend? Bro, Elijah. Who the hell is Elijah, bro? I don't know who that is. Like, who's Elijah? The fuck? Rashford again. Kind of, Rashford's not doing too well anymore, man. He's got to use his teammates more, bro. Yeah, I guess that's my one question about Rashford is like, would Deserby even like Rashford? Anderson trying to pick out Rogers there. Does end up going back to Konza there. Back to Anderson. It's horrible. Wow. Not good, bro. That ball had flight, man. It's close. Isn't gonna make subs? What are we saying? Bellingham now. Trying to find Kane. Kane away! Oh, Harry Kane. Harry Kane. You score those, though. Rashford. Back to O'Reilly. Cross in. Kane takes. Konza. Anderson hooked cross. It's dead. Foul. Yep. Why you support the mighty Spurs? Because you said, like you said, bro, Spurs are mighty. Massive club, proper fans, proper culture, proper stadium, proper logo. Like, who doesn't love a freaking chicken on a ball, bro? That's so badass. A chicken on a ball is badass, bro. Why wouldn't I support Spurs? It's the right thing to do. That's why. That's why. That's why. And plus, it's fun, bro, because 1 minute you're winning trophies, and the other minute you're freaking fighting for relegation, bro. Never a dull moment. So, it's entertaining. It's entertaining, bro. Kane. Rashford. Trying to do that through ball. Panama now. No foul there. Advantage played. Anderson wins it back now, though. You have hella numbers here, Anderson. What's your decision? To Bellingham. To Rashford. Oh, my days, bro. Just not linking up. O'Reilly wins it back, though. Bellingham. Oi! Dancing. Oh. What is England doing, bro? They're doing nothing. Nothing, bro. They're shit in the bed, bro. They're shit in the bed. This is better, though. Last 2 minutes was better. It's just that they're not freaking connecting properly. They're not using each other well. Even the crosses coming in are dead, bro. Dead crosses. I'm a red side of N17 up the chat. Honestly, bro, I'm actually not even trying to troll. I actually forgot that Arsenal won the won the Premier League. I actually forgot, bro. I genuinely forgot. You know what it is? I think it's the fact that the Champions League happened and then it ruined their like whole experience, bro. In my opinion, anyways. It's like y'all are right there for the Champions League, and then the penalties, bro. The penalties and the freaking bro, Gabrielle, savior, man. The lovely penalties just ruined the entire Premier League for you guys. So, yeah, man, I couldn't care less. I'm happy, man. Good days here in N17. Bro, England needs to make subs, though. They need to make subs. Get Eze on, man. Get Eze on. Egypt Iran game was crazy. I didn't even watch it. I didn't even actually watch it, to be honest. I've watched most games of the World Cup. I think I've missed a couple, but I've tried to watch as much as I can. Croatia is still leading Ghana right now. As of right now, England's finishing second. Colombia, Portugal is later on. That's going to be a good game. Argentina, Jordan later on as well. And then tomorrow, chat, I will be back for the live watch along for the round of 32 with Canada versus South Africa. So be back here tomorrow, chat. Watch along for Canada versus South Africa. Big, 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 big game for Canada, man. Looks like England's making changes. Jed Spence and Medueke coming on. Interesting stuff. Support the Reds? Fucks no, bro. Fucks no. Fuck no. I'd rather die, bro. Saka corner. Let's see it. Oh, there it is! Jude Bellingham! Goal! Jude Bellingham scores for England. Come on, man. Good stuff. Finally. The lads get one. England. Bellingham. 1. Panama. Nil. Good stuff. Good stuff. About damn time, bro. Been waiting 62 minutes for this shit. About damn time. There it is. Set piece FC coming to the national stage. Saka with the corner in. Bellingham fighting and wrestling. Just gets the foot on it first, bro. Simple stuff. Good stuff. Goalkeeper sort of react. Lovely. Good stuff. Well, at least we won't need a tapper to stay up versus Everton. Bro said a tapping, bro. Hey, at least you have European trophies, bro. Let me know when you get one of those. All right. Much better for England now, though. Up 1-0. Starboy, come on. Who, Jet Spence? I know, bro. Starboy's coming on, bro. Talking about Jet Spence, right? If you say Medueke, I'm gonna ban you if you say Medueke, bro. If you say Medueke, I'm gonna ban you, dog. I swear. You're gonna ban if you say Medueke. That's crazy if you say Medueke. I know you're not talking about Medueke, bro. I know you're not talking about Medueke. Oh, the saying handball. I think that was a natural position, though. I don't know, it was a handball. Offside. Still on. Panama. Oh, shit. Oh. They're on, too. Bro. Nah, it was offside. I'm in the UK. It's 11 p.m. 11 p.m. right now? That's rough, man. Does Arsenal know how an international trophy looks like? You mean European trophy? No, they don't. They have no clue. Pickford going long, trying to pick up Madueke, which Madueke is going to get there. Oh, what a horrible touch. Whoa. Scary touch, bro. Scary touch. Fuck. Scary touch that, you know. David Beckham in the crowd. So England back first now. Harry Kane trying to pick out Rodgers. Doesn't come off there. O'Reilly. Flick on from Bellingham to Rashford. Fakes. Fakes again. Finds Harry Kane. Oh. Staying for the game at midnight. What, Portugal? That's brave, bro. Get some sleep, man. You're not going to miss too much there, I don't think. It is going to be a good game, though. It will be a good game. Bellingham just showing off now. Way offside. You know, I always forget that Panama's CONCACAF, bro. I always forget that shit. Disgrace from Panama. Absolute disgrace. Couldn't even get 1 point. Couldn't even get one. Ball over the top. Bellingham's there. Jude crossing. Harry Kane! Come on! Good stuff, man. Let's go. Come on! Nice. Nice, Harry Kane. Good stuff, man. Man, I haven't celebrated a Harry Kane goal in so long, dog. Jeez, bro. Shit. Shit. Awesome stuff from Harry Kane. Lovely. 2-0 to the good lads. Nice. Nice. That's an amazing cross from... Bro, Jude Bellingham's having an amazing game. Good ball over the top. Bellingham just takes it. Beautiful cross into Harry Kane, man. Just... onside too, yep. Lovely stuff from Harry Kane. Good cross, pinpoint. Amazing, man. Proper striker, Harry Kane. $11.30 to be exact. Germany had 39 these 2 days. I'm dying, bro. That is hot. Bro, that is hot as hell. Damn. We had 44? That's insane. That is insane. Nostalgia with the Kane shouts. Facts, bro. Reminiscing, man. Reminiscing. Fuck, bro. Gasly on my wall, bro. Guy is right up there on my wall. Oh, right there. Right there. Yep, right there. Man. Harry Kane and Son, bro. Miss him, man. I miss him, bro. I miss him. Peep this out, chat. I know you're an Arsenal fan, FCB, but bro, don't even lie. It's kind of sick, bro. It's kind of sick. Okay, I'm just like literally showing you the game right now. How can I do this? Signed and everything, bro. Signed and everything. So sick, bro. Damn, man. My goats, bro. Actual goats, man. I just beg. I just beg for Spurs to come back to those glory days again with new players, man. I need those days back with good quality players. I need those days back, man. I need them back. I need them back. W Stream, thank you, my friend. Son and Kane link up, the best duo in the Prem ever. I agree, bro. I'm an Arsenal fan, but I love your Tottenham streams. Keep being great. God bless you and continue to shine, Cheeto. Thank you so much, E2J. I actually really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. It actually made my day, honestly. You know, I really appreciate that so much. You know, I've been doing this for a while now. I say a while, but it's been like a year and a half or 2 years ish. But you know, slow build. But like, I'm more than happy to do it, man. If even 2 people love it, I'll keep doing it, man. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Honestly, made my day. Made my day. You flew extra to London to get it? No, I didn't. No, my girlfriend got it for me. I don't know where she got it from, but my girlfriend got it for me. It was 36. Bro, right now in Canada, it's actually kind of cold in Canada, which actually isn't. It's not a surprise because it's Canada, but it's right now in Canada. It is, well, it says it's plus 24, which it's not. Oh wait, sorry, I'm in Toronto. My bad. In my city right now, it is plus 17 in my city right now, and it's raining. Yeah, in Canada, the hottest it is in Canada right now is probably about 27 throughout the entire country. It's not that hot. Not that hot. England up 2-0 though. Goals are coming in now. They just needed some time. Panama was defending well. England wasn't playing great, but now the water well is open. Ooh. Be careful there, O'Reilly. As they're coming on now. They bring off Anderson? I think they brought off Anderson. As they're coming on. So you got Eze, Bellingham, and Rogers in there, I think, now. Nope, it's like he brought off Jude Bellingham. Yeah, he brought off Jude, actually. Left Anderson on. Gehi, O'Reilly. Back to O'Reilly. Just Spence trying to find Madueke. That's a foul. I hate summer, bro, especially in Germany because no sea means suffocation. Yeah, it's been a pretty mild summer here, and in my city. Toronto was pretty hot when I was in Toronto about 3 weeks ago. It's pretty hot in Toronto, but it's in Calgary out here in Canada, Calgary, Canada. It's pretty mild. Like, it's not hot at all. It's raining right now. Okay, hold on. Panama kind of breaking through a bit. Trying to give it back. Good defending, though, from England. O'Reilly, just get that out. Trying to have a go there. Panama's going to push now. The World Cup's pretty much done. Well, it is done. Confirmed, but... Sea or ocean? In my city, it's just lakes, bro. It's just lakes. It's all flat land and dry where I'm at. Even in Toronto, like Toronto has they got Lake Ontario, which is a massive lake, huge lake. It looks like the ocean, but it's actually a lake. They got that out there in Ontario, in Toronto. It's only the coast, so like you're gonna see like on the east side of Canada, you're gonna have like Newfoundland and stuff like that. And then on the west side, you're gonna have Vancouver, which is right on the ocean. I know that Vancouver's a vibe right now for the World Cup. Oh, I thought that went in. Shit, what thought that went in, bro? Damn. I thought that went in. Canada's massive, man. But the thing about Canada is that, like, 95% of Canada's population lives along the US border. Like, they live at the bottom part of the country. Like, Canada's massive, but most of the population lives at the bottom. They live along the US border because of the Canadian Shield, and the upper north is pretty much inhabitable, and no one wants to live up there. I would be spending summer in Alaska if I was in America. I never. Who wants to go? Why are you going to Alaska, bro? Ain't nothing in Alaska. Oh, it's a mess there in that box, man. Spence does well to clear there. Cross coming back in. Low cross trying to flick on. Panama trying to push now. Elliot Anderson. Eze. Anderson. Finds Spence. Spence with a bit of space running. Spence cutting inside. Trying to find Rogers. Goes out for a goal kick. What's the best city in Canada? The best city is probably Toronto. Toronto has like your New York type of feel. Big city, lots to do in Toronto. Lots of people. Has like a New York type of vibe. It's probably Toronto. After that, it's probably Vancouver. Montreal's also a good shout. It depends what you mean though. Like just for stuff to do, definitely Toronto. For quality of life, raising a family, Montreal is not bad. My city, Calgary, is not bad. Calgary has about, I think, 1.6 million people living in it. There's not as much to do, but it's a good city for like, affordability, quality of life. There's like enough to do. It's safe. But for like all around like best city objectively, it's probably Toronto. There's so much to do in Toronto. It's nice. You can get like a nice lifestyle. Spence, dead cross. Do people still talk French in Canada? Yeah, so it's pretty much Quebec. Like Quebec, maybe some parts of Ontario or Toronto, you're gonna see some people speaking French, but it's mainly like East Coast, like Upper East Coast type of people. That's where it's gonna be French speakers. Like it's gonna be really mainly Quebec, bro. If I'm being honest. Yeah, people in Canada speak French, but like we don't like them. It's like a thing. Like we don't like the French speakers in Canada. It's just like a whole stigma. It's like a whole thing. Because they're not very nice, bro. They're not very nice at all. 10 minutes left here. Looks like pretty much a clean win for England, barring any crazy circumstances. Good defending there. Goal kick. Who just scored? Someone just scored in the Ghana and England game. Who was it? Ghana equalized. Okay. Ghana equalizes. So now Ghana goes back to second spot. Interesting. That puts Croatia back in the best third place teams. Put some at risk again. Canada feels closer to USA or UK like friendships. Closer to UK or USA. It's probably closer. I don't know actually. It's like the perfect mixture of both, to be honest. Like you're gonna have like where I'm at, it's gonna feel closer to the US, I'd say, but in other places, it's probably gonna feel closer to England. It just depends really where you're at, but it's like the blend of both. Um, it just depends, man. Like I don't know if English people are known for their friendliness per se. I don't know, but Canadians are just in general. Canadians are friendly. It's just the French that are not typically. But yeah, it's kind of like both, bro. Just depends where you're at. Like where I'm at, it's like a lot more like Western, like I guess redneck type of vibe. A lot more trucks and country type of vibe. Because I'm out more closer to the West, so I would say the world hates the USA. Yeah, in general, but I think the World Cup is kind of changing that a bit now. Because I think this World Cup has been fantastic overall for all three host countries, but especially in the US. Like all stadiums are full. And I'm seeing a lot of Europeans talking about the food, the culture. Like I think a lot of Europeans are loving the World Cup in America. Another goal. Who scored? Someone else scored? I don't know. If I were to go to Germany, where should I go? If I were to go to Germany, where should I go? What's a good spot in Germany? Ollie Watkins coming on. And Henderson, I think, as well. About 8 minutes left. England in a very comfortable position right now. They have started off a little bit here, but that's expected. Kane. Nice. Finds Eze. That's gotta be a bro. Dude, he's kind of free, bro. I can't lie. That might have been more, dude. He was free. That could have been more. Was he free and clear? Bro, he was. It's not one on one, but he was free, man. Yeah, Watkins and Henderson coming on. Anderson off. Kane off. Fair play from Harry Kane. Good game. Watkins coming on with a couple minutes here. I don't really know. Well, Berlin? I want to go to a Bayern game, man. That's where I want to go to. Medaweke, bro. You're so shit, man. Yo, why is Medaweke even in this squad, dog? O'Reilly, Kanza, Spence, Henderson. O'Reilly, Rashford. Finds Henderson. Ah, dead cut back, bro. Oh shit, almost finds to Watkins. Panama trying to counter. Now who scored? What's going on, Matt? That's foul. Croatia scored against Ghana. Ah, shit. It's tough for the Ghanaians. This game's pretty much done. Spence. Eze on the ball. Trying to pick up Medaweke. Good pass. Medaweke. Trying to get back to Eze. Spence there. Eze. Aye. Rashford. Henderson. Rashford beats his man. Rashford trying to go alone. Trying to cut inside. Spence. Medaweke. Oh, man. Rashford makes a mess of that. I love my city. Oh, bro, I can't pronounce that, bro. Dusseldorf? We have so many people from a variety of countries. I think we might have 75% of cultures in our city. Damn, bro. 2 people on you deserve more supporters. Hey, man, that's all good, bro. Game's almost done anyways. No sweat, bro. Hey, but you can help out by liking and subscribing, bro. That would help out a lot. Like and subscribe. I'm just not consistent enough. That's my problem. Like, I try to get as many lives in as I can, but I'm just so busy with working and stuff like that, so it's tough for me to always go live. But when it comes to Spurs, bro, I'm always there. Spurs games, I'm always there. I won't miss a thing for Spurs games, bro. It's just that my videos are inconsistent. That's the problem. Oh, 2 minutes left here. Panama. Can they sneak in a goal, Panama? Ah, it's dead. Someone else score now? Now what's going on, bro? No, it's still 2-1. That's a crazy outfit, bro. This game was dead. Yeah, we got some goals in there at the end, but it's been dead ever since those 2 goals. We talked about Spurs, though. We got some good talk in. Talked about Premier League stuff. So we talked about what we need to talk about. No, let me just check if there's any latest transfer news or anything like that. Don't think there's anything else. Diaz, oi. Um, nah, nothing new. Nothing new. I'm scared, bro. Like, I don't know if we're going to sign Tonali and Fernandez. It's kind of worrying. Madueke. Panama trying to come back here. Gets swarmed, though. Good defending. Madueke going back the other way. Makes a mess of it. Now it's going back the other way. Now it's going back the other way. As I gets it back, and now we're calming down. Six minutes for what? Game's done, bro. Morgan Rogers trying to find Madueke. Madueke can't finish, though. Spence out of position. Balling behind. I think he's offside. Pickford can't make the save. Panama scores. It's offside, though. It's offside. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, FC. I appreciate it. Yeah, he's... Ooh. It's close. Not gonna lie. It's close. Pickford got a hand on it. Pickford did get a hand on it, to be fair. Yeah, I think it's offside. What are they chanting right now? I swear, bro. What are they chanting, bro? I swear, man. Am I hearing what I think I'm hearing? Am I hearing what I think I'm hearing, bro? I better not be hearing what I think I'm hearing, dog. If I'm hearing what I'm hearing, I'm turning the stream off. It better not be what I think, man. Yeah, it was offside. Yeah, I think England needed this. Like, it wasn't the most spectacular performance, but, you know, they got the job done. England got the job done, and that's what they needed to do. Finish top of the group. It was close, though, at one point. They thought that England weren't going to score at some points, man. Oh, Kanza. Oi. Gives the ball away. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, shit. That was close, you know. Could have got another goal there. Can Panama score here or something? Oh, shit. You just try to go freaking from the corner there? Let's see that offside. Oh, man, close. Yeah, he's definitely offside, though. Definitely offside. Pickford going long. I'm excited for the round of 32, though. I think the group stages have kind of dragged out a little bit here. I'm very excited for this round of 32. As they here, though, trying to have a go. Takes deflection. I thought it was going in. Takes a big deflection. Corner here for England. See if they can add to their goals and get one more. And they're calling that a foul. Just about a minute to go here. Yeah, again, I think England, they didn't start well. It wasn't their best game, but again, the quality showed in the end. I thought Bellingham played fantastic. Jude had an amazing game. I thought Harry Kane, again, in the first half, he didn't get too many touches, Harry Kane. The team wasn't really using him at all. But in the second half, came alive, had a couple chances, and then ultimately he does what he does best, which is score goals. And again, I thought Jude Bellingham was fantastic. Watkins trying to do his thing here. Oh, decent cross. Goalkeeper stops that, though. Yeah, I don't think it's a performance that England fans are going to remember, but, they ultimately got the job done. I still think there's a little bit of issues there. Like, they got to figure out their link-up play. I think they got to figure out how to progress the ball better. And, again, how they went against Ghana, the same thing happened against Panama. Can they break down these little blocks? And, again, this time it showed that they can. So, fair play to them. And let's see how they hold up in the round of 32, the knockout stages. Game should be done here. That's game, yep. Fair play. England 2, Panama 0. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, like I said, man, wasn't the greatest performance. Not really going to write home about it, but they got the job done. Another low block team. They faced Ghana and Panama, 2 low block teams, and this time the quality for England showed. So, fair play. Who are they going to play now? That's the real question. Who are they lined up to play? As of right now, I think England will be playing Senegal. So they'll be playing Senegal in the first round. But if it stands the way it is, then they'll be playing Senegal in the first round of the round of 32. Sorry. And after that, it's Mexico or Ecuador. So they're on the side with Argentina, England. So if they want to win the World Cup, it's gonna go through Argentina. So fair enough. But I would say that they're on the easier side. They also have they also have Japan and Brazil there too. So, but yeah, overall, good stuff for England. It was nice to be here again. Yeah, bro. Thank you so much for tuning in, Mohammed. Bro, João Neves got benched for Ruben Neves. No way, bro. No way. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream there, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe. I will be live tomorrow for Canada versus South Africa. This is a huge game, especially for me because I'm a Canadian. So be there tomorrow. Gonna be a massive game. Hopefully Canada can see it through to get to the round of 16. And I'll see you guys in the next stream, man. Take care, y'all. Peace out. Come on, Richarlison. In that number. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in.